Right, D is x over y. We're told that x is 99.7 to one decimal place and y is 67 to two significant figures. And we have to work out the upper bound for D. Right, upper bound, not lower, upper. So that means we have to make D as big as possible, okay? Because it's upper bound. Now when D is something divided by something else, to make that as big as possible, the thing on the top has to be as big as possible, and the thing on the bottom has to be as small as possible, okay? Because when you divide by something, the smaller the thing is that you divide by, the bigger it makes the whole thing. Okay, so we have to make x as big as possible. Right, x is 99.7 to 1 dp. So what's the biggest possible value that could be? Right, to one decimal place, the biggest value it could have been is 99.75. Okay, because if you've got 99.75, okay, if you're asked to give 99.75 to 1 dp, the 5 pushes the 7 up to an 8, and it would be 99.8. You're right, okay? But if it were 99.7499999, that's the biggest possible value it could be if you were asked to give it to 1 dp. That 4 would leave 7 alone, so you would get 99.7. But we're not going to work with that value. This is a bound, okay? You don't give that value, you give the one slightly above it. Am I making sense? Look, just do this and you get full marks, okay? Use the value 99.75. Okay, that's the upper bound. As soon as it's a bound because as soon as it hits the 5, it goes up to 0.8, but it never hits the 5. It doesn't matter. If it's 99.7 to 1 dp, okay, just use the value 99.75 and don't worry about it. Okay. So that's the value we're going to use for x. Right, for y. We want to make y small. So y is 67 to 2 SF. Okay, we're making it small. What's the smallest value this could have been? Again, it's always going to involve a 5. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? So it's going, the smallest value it could possibly be is 66.5. If anything below that, you'd round down to 66. Yeah, that's basically it. You use 99.75 because that and above you round up to 0.8, so that's the bound. You use 66.5 because anything below that you'd round down to 66. So that's what we're going to use for y. Okay, you just stick it in the calculator now. So D, so the upper bound for D is x 99.75 over y 66.5. Stick that in the calculator and you actually get 1.5. And that's it.